Hi guys, Gail Sylvester here. Who wants to move? Who's looking to move this year? Well, maybe it's not this year, maybe it's next year, but you're like, I've never done this before. The only time I've moved is when I bought this house because it was my first house, and now I have no clue as to what to do. Well, you're going to reach out to me and we're going to have a conversation and we're going to figure out what can you qualify for based on today's qualifying rates and based on today's market. Kind of, does it make sense for us to look to do the move now? Or are we going to wait until next year? Like, are we going to put a plan in place? I'm a big believer in that. Just because we can't do something today doesn't mean we can't do it. It's all about what can we do going forward, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to do the standard pre-approval application. We're going to take your income. We're going to do the credit check. We're going to get your mortgage statement, and we're going to figure out based on what we think your property can sell for. We're going to look to see how much are you going to net and how much do we need for the down payment going forward. Now, if based on the property, maybe the property values are decreasing based on the time of year, based on the market, with that decreasing, what happens is we're not going to get as much equity from the property. So that's going to look to be how much of a down payment do we have for the next one? So can I do this today or do I actually have to wait? So we're going to look at some different options, right? But by starting with me, we're going to determine can we or can we not? And if there's not enough equity coming out for us to increase on the next purchase, maybe it's a matter of now we have to go with less than 20% down. So maybe we need a cosigner. We'd have this conversation all the time today based on the qualifying rates. So if that is you, it's okay. It's a stepping stone to get us to the next step. And if you'd like to wait because maybe you don't have a cosigner, then we can do that too. It's about putting a plan in place. Maybe it's a matter of restructuring some debts. Maybe it's a matter of maybe there's a job promotion on the way, or maybe you're looking to switch employment, so that way there's going to be a pay increase. There's a lot of moving parts when it comes to a credit application, and we have to make sure that we're having these conversations so that when the time comes for you, or that we revisit this conversation, that you're in a better informed decision, right? You're in a better informed place to make the decision for you and what is best for you and your family. So if you're thinking about doing some sort of move, let's have a conversation. Let's see if we're going to do it now or if we're going to put a plan in place to make it happen sometime soon. We'll talk to you soon. I look forward to our conversation.